Hey, how's it going, guys? Political Spatula here, back with another day of Propaganda Watch. I wanted to go over a name that we've talked about just a few times here on this channel already, and we're going to talk about him again. And that is Hasan, and we're going to dive into one of his videos and kind of debunk a lot of the points he has to make. I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's just get straight into this video.
What's really interesting is what this spells. What this spells is America has basically realized it's lost the war. They haven't admitted it yet. I don't know what stage of grief we're at now.
That is absolutely ridiculous. We did not lose the war. And it is not clear that we even are coming close to losing this war. We have air superiority. We have more ability to manufacture things. We have more people, more modern technology. B-2 stealth bombers that can fly so high Iran doesn't even know what's going on, which we've already displayed we're capable of doing. Right? Like, those B-2 stealth bombers that flew over Iran, they didn't have any issues getting there. And Iran didn't even know they were there. So Hasan does not already not know what he's talking about. He is underestimating the capabilities of the United States military.
Basically, Dan Kane has come out and openly revealed that we have to put an end to this. I mean, as you guys know, Dan Kane and many of the other generals in Trump's orbit were obviously never a fan of this action, but they followed through on it.
Just because he finds a single general that is against the war, he says, oh, a bunch of people were against it. That is untrue. 74 retired U.S. generals supported the war. Why? Probably because Iran's treatment of women and the fact that they were getting close to a nuclear weapon. And we don't need more countries with nuclear weapons, Hasan.
Lack of tools that we have at our disposal to continue waging this war without tremendous cost. And by that, I don't mean dollar signs. When I say tremendous cost, I'm talking about casualties. When you've already depleted your Tomahawk missiles, your standoff munitions, you just have to throw pilots and fighter jets, Iranian anti-air defenses. It's not going to happen. It's too costly.
It's too costly. He acts as though our military is one of the worst in the entire world. Like I've said before, we have B-2 stealth bombers that could hit Iran and they wouldn't even know what's going on. They got through their crummy air defense system without any issue. Stop glazing the regime that does horrible things to women and treats its people so terribly and is backed by Russia and China. Like, what are we doing here, Hasan? Why are we promoting a horrid regime?
So Iran holds all the cards. Iran established primacy over the Strait of Hormuz and Iranian allies, the Houthis, causing a lot of trouble in Bab el-Mandeb, the other strait in the Red Sea.
No, Iran does not control the strait at all. What he is doing is creating anti-war propaganda to turn people away from the Iranian war, despite the fact that Iran treats its women so poorly and has incredibly horrible human rights violations. And something he quickly glazes over as well is the Houthis is another group of people that attacks innocent civilians. So it attacks innocent civilians trying to make it day by day and grapes women. And that's the group Hasan's going to bat for and quickly glaze over? Not me. Not me. I refuse to sit here and watch these people support groups that treat other people so horribly. It's heinous. It's freaking heinous.
We're willing to stomach human casualties. There's no operation where you can just send as many fighter jets as possible. Israel will not play a role in an operation like that without maintaining air superiority, guaranteed air superiority.
I'm pretty sure the United States and Israel would have no issue getting air superiority over Iran, considering their air defense systems are getting blown up. And considering that their air force is also from the 1970s, is extremely outdated. Some of them are our jets as well that we gave Iran, so we know what they can do. We got rid of them for a reason because we have much better stuff now. So, yeah, having air superiority or air supremacy, but it will be no issue for us to get air supremacy over Iran. Especially because of our planes with stealth capabilities like the F-117.
To the acceptance phase. Once we get there, there's going to be a lot of slinging. Because I don't think Dan Kane wants to carry the cost and the burden and the blame for Trump and Israel's war against Iran.
And when you frame it like that, It sounds pretty bad against the United States. He's right. It sounds bad when you use your snake words. But it sounds a lot better when you put it like this. Iran, the regime that treats women incredibly poorly, treats protesters extremely poorly. Their treatment of women is the utmost worst thing that that country does. And of course, I'll be showing facts on screen. The treatment of protesters, journalists, and the fact that they were trying to make a nuclear weapon and were calling for the death of the West? What are we on about? This is absolutely something we needed to interfere in before it boiled over completely. Because I don't know if this guy knows, but in the Fallout universe, the Middle East goes through a nuclear war like 20 years before the rest of the world. And that is an extremely likely scenario considering how volatile the Middle East is. But he's going to sit here and ignore facts and not live in reality so he can continue to push his ideology and his regimes. If you guys like what you hear so far, don't forget to like and subscribe, comment down below. It really helps out a lot, and let's get on with the video.
But yeah, 7% of the cargo is the number that they arrived at. A processing fee, whatever you want to call it, doesn't really matter. You can call it a toll if you want. Ticketmaster Iran, Ayatollah, Payatollah.
Okay, and so something he fails to realize, if Iran did get control of the strait and did implement their 7% tax on cargo ships' value can be up to $200 million. That would be $14 million. So the price of everything would just go up. And why is he making jokes about the Ayatollah? The guy that told people to have their way with women while they were in prison, and especially if they were on death row so they can't get into heaven. I'm not going to sit here and stop talking about it until these people open their eyes and start to acknowledge that that is what Iran is doing to women.
Hormuz will not be open until the United States corrects his behavior. Correcting behavior means never threatening Iran or insulting the sacred values of this nation in any language. That's funny, in any language. Ending, once and for all, any war and aggression against Iran and its allies in Lebanon, Palestine, Yemen, and Iraq.
So they would hold the United States' economy hostage using the Strait of Hormuz if they got their way. On top of it, they want their proxy groups to essentially be allowed to run free all over the Middle East. What do their proxy groups do? Target civilians, rape women, etc., etc. It's the same old story.
That Iran hopes to deal Trump a blow in the midterms. Iran has set out a protracted negotiation timetable designed to keep Donald Trump embroiled in Iran conflict until the midterm elections in the hope of inflicting the same ruinous blow on his presidency as Jimmy Carter suffered. Now, the difference there is Iran was in direct coordination with the Republicans at the time.
How do we know that Iran is not in direct coordination with people like Hasan? Because, like I've said before, why would you glaze a regime that does the most horrible things to women when we live in a country where feminism is ruling and women have the right to do anything a man can do? There's no issue with that. There is none. Okay? So why support a regime that has rolled women's rights back by 2,000 years? I refuse. Hassan really needs to be called out for that and how he supports a regime that does horrible atrocities to women and he doesn't even cover it or talk about it. Well, anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did, comment down below and have a good one.